Well, a couple of months ago, there was a cover article in Time magazine, the big cover picture of arthritis in the hands and knees. He said, there's a coming epidemic of arthritis. Now, what does that mean? For the most part, arthritis is a degenerative disease, not genetic. It has nothing to do with age. Babies can be born with arthritis. And then there's a form of arthritis called rheumatoid arthritis, which doctors will tell you autoimmune, but it's not. It's actually bone-to-bone arthritis with a secondary infection with a bug called mycoplasma, which is easily killable in 2 weeks with an antibiotic called minocycline, remember the tetracycline family. What, your doctor didn't tell you about that? Well, again, arthritis, osteoporosis, osteopenia, things like osteoarthritis, degenerative arthritis, bone-to-bone arthritis, bone spurs, kidney stones, periodontal disease, which is osteoporosis of the face, are all due to multiple mineral and multiple vitamin deficiencies. Okay, and the reason why there's a coming epidemic of arthritis is because these nutrients are no longer found in your food, or maybe there's a little bit, but not certainly optimal amounts. Well, how do you detect this? Well, first of all, you can look at a hair analysis. It's kind of interesting that when you're significantly deficient in calcium, the calcium in your hair analysis is going to be high. And the magnesium will usually be high. Well, what's going on there? Well, your parathyroid glands are pulling calcium and magnesium out of the bones, trying to maintain your blood calcium. You don't get all kinds of problems, including muscle cramps and so forth, and arthritis. And so the first thing the doctor, when he sees that elevated blood calcium in your blood and elevated calcium in your hair, so we got to take your parathyroid glands out. And then if you let him do that, you're going to be married to that doctor forever, because you're going to need his help on a daily basis, because you really messed up your mineral system if you remove your parathyroid glands. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Okay, get a hold of the books, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the CD and the DVD, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. All right, and the book, Rare Earth Ventures, goes into great detail here on why elevated blood calcium and elevated hair calcium mean you have a raging osteoporosis, just the opposite of what you would think. Then, let's see here. When it comes to bone spurs, they always occur, again, when people have raging osteoporosis. The first thing your doctor says, well, you got these calcium deposits in your bones, you got bone spurs, don't eat any dairy products and don't take any supplements of calcium. Well, the doctor has no idea. He was out probably smoking pot during those courses where they talked about nutrition, knows nothing about these things. Same with kidney stones. You get kidney stones, urologists say, oh, don't eat dairy products and stay away from calcium supplements. Well, kidney stones do not come, the calcium in kidney stones don't come from your food. It comes from your bones when your parathyroid glands are overworking and pulling too much calcium out of your bones, and your blood calcium goes up like triple of high normal, and that really freaks doctor out. Well, I'll tell you what to do about all this in just a moment. And then, let's see here. You also want to look at kidney, when I said kidney stones, but there's fractures, spontaneous fractures. And see, I'm only 30 years old, and I was, kind of jogging, and my hip broke and I fell down. Most people will say, oh, I fell down and broke my hip. No, the hip broke and then you fell down. So what I want you to do is, again, get a hold of the book Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book, the CD and the DVD, Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Get a hold of the book Rare Earth Ventures, so you really understand what's going on here. And once you take the 90 essential nutrients, 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids, and then I want you to get an extra supply of vitamin D. We have a spray, a oral spray, or a capsule. On the road, I like the capsules. On the way home, I take the spray. With each spritz in the spray, each capsule, you get about 5,000 international units of vitamin D3. Very, very important. That's in addition to your 90 essential nutrients, which contains D2, okay? And so you want to get the combination of D3 and D2 and all the other 89 essential nutrients. And then your bones, your connective tissue, all want to repair itself. You have the genes, the DNA, the RNA, the telomeres. They really want to heal your body, but they require raw materials to do this. And so it's imperative. It's imperative that you get a hold of these books, you get a hold of these products. And, of course, we like to use, if that's all you have, if you just have bone and connective tissue problems, I would get one healthy bone and joint pack per 100 pounds of body weight. Get an extra bottle of either the spray vitamin D3 or the capsule vitamin D3 from Young Jimmy. And they're going to support and promote healthy maintenance and repair of cartilage, ligaments, tendons, connective tissue, disc between the vertebrae, bone mixture, bone itself. And it's amazing It's amazing. Our bodies are meant to heal themselves. We have great genes. Humanity hasn't gotten this far because our bodies are stupid. Okay, our bodies have the ability to heal themselves, but it does require raw materials. Medical doctors have the insane belief that your genes and DNA and RNA and telomeres are autonomous, and they'll make stuff even though you don't have raw materials. They're going to do what they're going to do. That's nonsense. Okay, it's kind of like having a blueprint without bricks and mortar, without wood, without screws and nuts and bolts, without carpenters and roofers and shingles and all that kind of stuff. You can have the very best blueprint of a house, but unless you have all the raw materials, the tools, and the skilled tradesmen to do all this stuff, you're not going to get a house. Same with your body. You can have the best genes in the world. You know, your grandmom could have been an alcoholic, did drugs, smoked, did bad things, and she was the 120. Well, unless you're taking in all 90 essential nutrients, don't try that yourself. Otherwise, you're not going to make it to 120, guaranteed.